Outdoors with the Morgans. This evening we're going to show you our process, or as our friends from the north would say, process for staining this tongue and groove pine. So if you came to this video hoping for a professional, step-by-step how to do this, you probably came to the wrong place. However, I think we have a system down. It's going to look nice when we're done. This is white pine. I believe this white pine came from New Hampshire. Good stuff. This finishes out at about 7 1/4 inches wide, I believe, so it's the wide stuff. But what we're starting off with is this Minwax pre-stain. If you just start applying stain to it, it can get kind of blotchy. This prevents that. And when you're putting it on and it's still wet, you can see it kind of darkens the wood a little bit. But if you look over here where we started, it's already lightening back up. This is almost dry and ready to stain right now. This dries pretty fast.
So this is basically a 5-step process. If you would know it an easier way or less steps, let us know in the comments.
Yeah, so what we have to do, we start off by sanding this. I just hit it with some 220. It was, it's pretty smooth as it is, but the goal is, once this is finished and I'm going to put some like polycrylic on it, that it will be easy to clean on the walls. You'll be able to get dust off it pretty easy. So we start off by sanding it with some 220 grit. Then we blow it off with the leaf blower, and that doesn't get all of it off. It still needs wipe down after that. That would be step 2. Step 3 is the pre-stain, which is what Melissa's doing right now. Step 4 would be the stain itself, which we're going to show you that here in a minute. And step 5 would be the polycrylic on top of that. Now, a while back, what I did, I took 6 or 7 different types of stain, and I sacrificed one of these beautiful boards, cut them into like 1-foot pieces, and we tried 6 or 7 different options. We're going to use this wood throughout the entire building. We were just going to use it in the game room along with like metal for wainscoting, but we're going to put this in the garage as well. Maybe not the entire garage, we'll have to see, but at least one big wall. And we kind of changed our mind a little bit on the stain for in the garage. So while Melissa's finishing this up right here, I'm going to run into Ace Hardware, pick up some more stain. I'm out of the stuff we use. Okay. And then I'll come back and we'll start staining that. What are you going to do while you're waiting?
I'm going to run the dogs out the trail.
Run the dogs out the trail?
Yeah.
All right. They'll like that. Nice. So yeah, we got these 7 boards here, pre-stained. And by the time I get back, it'll be ready to apply the stain. I just got back to the house from Ace Hardware, picked up some more Minwax Golden Oak. And by the way, I love that store in there. It opened probably, I don't know, I'm guessing a year ago. That place used to be an old grocery store, and they remodeled everything, and they have everything that you need. And what I like about it, where I live, I can be in there, get what I need, and home in 15 minutes. If I have to go that direction, that's where all the big box stores are out the road, traffic. It's an hour, no matter what you do. I can run in there, get everything I need in 15 minutes. All right, as you can see, this pine kind of lightened up once that pre-stain dried. Now we're going to put some golden oak on it. The golden oak, in my opinion, doesn't make it look like oak. It kind of makes it look like a aged pine, which is kind of what we're looking for. Really? Yeah, maybe. So I'm using these Harbor Freight staining pads. They're cheap. They're decent. But if you use them too long, they start kind of falling apart on you. So you need to watch when it's time to swap them out. Definitely faster than a brush. I'm putting kind of I guess you'd call it a coat and a half on this stuff, you know. When it starts to dry a little bit, I just put a little bit more on it. All right, so we got these 7 boards stained. As you saw earlier, we did the pre-stain. Well, first we sanded them, cleaned them off, pre-stained, stained. They look really nice. We like the color. We like the look. Like I said, it's what I say. It's kind of like an aged pine.
It does.
What do you think, Melissa?
It brings out the grain real good.
It's drying nicely right now. We still need to put the polycrylic on there. But my question to you guys is, anyone that has done this before, like on a big project, how do we speed this up some? You know what I mean? Because what you see right here is about 50 square feet. Actually, it's 49 square feet. And we have about 4,000 square feet of this to do.
Yeah.
So like, you know, yeah, you could probably spray the, I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Anyone that's done this before, like on a large scale, let us know.
Yeah. Unless we took them over to the grass or leaned them up against the fence over there.
Yeah, and the thing is,
still a processor still.
But if we get me, you, Levi, Eva, you know, like we could have Levi sanding 50 boards and get them ready. Get a bunch more sawhorses, lay them out. I mean, I think we could probably do 800-900 feet in a day. You know what I mean?
All-nighter.
This took an hour basically, but now you wait. You know what I mean? We got to wait till this dries. Yeah. Put the polycrylic on it, but
looks good.
Yeah, it really does. All right, we let this stain sit for about hour and a half, 2 hours. It's dry. We're gonna put some polycrylic on it now. This Minwax right here. Now this is water-based. I think it'll work fine. To do this right, it says, you know, put a coat on, let it dry, sand it to 220, put another coat on. We're not doing all that. Not on like 4,000 feet. We'll see what the results are here, but I think this will be just fine. By the way, the chicken run over there, we still haven't put the wire on it yet because we're actually waiting for that pressure treated wood to dry a little bit so we can stain it before we put the wire on it. I'd like to put the same color stain on all the posts and the stringers is what's on the trim on the chicken coop.
I agree.
It's not completely dry yet, but Levi's going to do that tomorrow.
Mike, you're doing the best you can.
We're just doing the best we can, Melissa, you know?
That's right. Doing the best you can.
So let's see what this looks like. Oh, and I need to make a correction. I said these brushes are the best Harbor Freight. This is in the better category, not the best, which they're not bad. They're only a couple bucks. You know, I'm not going to go through 10 or 12, $15 purdies to do this, but these aren't bad. I like how this goes on.
Really? I'm going to get up and look because the white stuff always kind of...
It goes on. It looks a little milky, Melissa, but when you put it on, it's not. Trust me on this. All right, things are coming along, but Melissa, you want to tell them the big news in your family?
Yeah, my dad is 80 and he just got his first cell phone, flip phone.
Big news.
Yeah, very responsible flip phone owner.
He seems to like it, huh?
Oh yeah, he calls me every day, and yeah.
Now your mom's had one for years, but your dad was one of the last remaining holdouts.
The other new news is my mom upgraded to a smartphone.
Woo!
So now I can text my mother, which I could not do before. I cannot text my dad, and he called Levi to tell Levi he got a new phone, and he said, "Let me give you the number." And Levi goes, "Oh wait, it comes up when you call me." And he's like, "Well, what is that number?" And Levi's like, "Blah blah 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 blah." And my dad said, "No, that's not it." It's a ton of fun. I have to tell you, every day my dad calls me, my spirits are lifted, and he's hilarious. He's hilarious.
We got to get Ed on camera someday.
Especially with his phone would be awesome. But yeah, I called him the other day and he asked me where I was. Where are you? And I told him I'm en route, blah, blah, blah. Huh, your call came in all the way from over there. I'm like, it's not like we're talking on soup cans with
We need to call him from West Virginia next time we're down there.
Yeah, but it's a ton of fun, I'll tell you what. I've talked to him every day this week, and I hang up laughing. So my dad is a ton of fun. So I love you, Dad. I know he watches the videos, but yeah, your cell phone is a ton of fun.
Well, there you have it. I think it looks pretty good. Like I said, you could lightly sand this, put another coat on it, but I think it'll be fine for just putting on the walls. But anyway, like I said earlier, if you have experience in doing this on a large scale, let me know in the comments how we can streamline this process a little bit. But I think that's it for today's video. Appreciate y'all being here, and I'll catch you on the next one.